Hey guys, it's Bronson. Today I'm going to be going over the Flesh and Blood Welcome to Rathe Hero deck. So just a little bit of background on this product. There are four of them. There are Ninja, Guardian, Brute, and Warrior. This is the Guardian deck, and the hero is Bravo Showstopper. I bought this deck a month ago, and man, I really like the Guardian, and I'm glad I did because the prices have definitely gone up. I purchased this for $12, and now they're selling for around 20, 15 if you're lucky, but pretty hard stop at 20. I'm just gonna go over the deck, show you what's inside, and give you my final opinion. So, just the outside of the box. The box itself is pretty flimsy. It's no big deal. It's not like extra flimsy, but it definitely could use a little bit more weight to it. What I really love about it is on the back, you'll see that it says, "Hey, Guardian, step right up, step right up. Here's the strongest man in Wrath. Set the scene and build up the anticipation for a cranial crushing, spine shattering, show stopping finale." So it kind of gives you like a basic overview of the class you're playing, like the flavor. I like that. That's pretty cool. And then down here, what I like is, and I know it's hard for the camera to see, but it says exactly what you're getting, and I really like that. It says 60 card Guardian deck, showcasing the crush mechanic. And then it says Bravo Showstopper hero, weapon, and equipment included. Mini rulebook enclosed, ready to play out of the box. And this is my favorite type of trading card product because it gets people to play the game. You don't have to buy booster boxes and figure out what hero you want to play and whatnot. You just buy this and you open it up and you can play the game immediately. Um, so I really like it for that aspect. So let's open it up. Now I've already opened this product and I've played games with it, but normally what you'll see is that this rule book right here and these cards are all wrapped in plastic wrapping. So pull it out. So here is the handy rule book. Pretty good quality. Your standard type of rule book. Has all the information that you need to play the game. Alternatively, you could just find this online. Um, I mean, it was nice that they added it with the deck as just a nice added bonus, but the font on this is ridiculously small. I need like a magnifying glass. But nonetheless, I like how that they gave you a little pamphlet to learn the game with. Now, I think I've shuffled around these cards a little bit, but you should see the hero at the top. But I'll just go through the cards one by one. So we got Drone of Brutality, generic Guardian card. I'll put the box over here. Or that's just a generic card. Then we've got Disable. This is a Guardian specific attack action card. And then here is the red pitch version of Disable. I'll put it here for now. And then, oh, here we go. So we got Bravo Showstopper. So his ability, action, pay 2 until the end of turn. Your attack action cards with cost of 3 or greater gain dominate and go again. And that's very helpful, especially for when you need to proc the crush mechanic, which is deal 4 damage or more. So I think that the synergy of his ability and the cards that he's supposed to be using work really well. And here's the young version of Bravo. Both of them are the same. They have the same ability, except the health total is different, and obviously the artwork. You can see that that's a 20-year-old Bravo instead of a, I don't know, 34, 35-year-old Bravo. You pick. So let's get going back into the cards. So we got his equipment, his weapon. Once per turn, pay 3 to attack. That's pretty high attack cost, but it does 4 damage, which is pretty good. And then if you have 2 or more cards in your pitch zone with 3 or greater, Anathos gains +2 attack. So that's really good. So it can be up to 6 attack for 3. Very nice. Then going over the rest, we got another disable. So that completes that set of 3 disables. Then we got barraging Brawnhide. Crushing Confidence, which is a guardian attack. And this is a pretty good card. But to put it to the side. Springboard Somersault, a defensive generic ability. I think I'll put it right here. Table's giving me a little bit of resistance. Then we got Raging Onslaught, a generic attack action. And all of these so far have been common cards. So I would have liked to see a little bit more rarity or spicing things up in this, but there's not too much spice. There's some rares in here, but all of these Guardian boxes come with the same cards. So if you get one of these, you're going to see the same cards in your mix, which is good and bad. What I like about it is for the draft, it's nice because everybody's on the same playing field. As a long-term investable product or a product where a beginner can get some really nice thing added to it, not so much. But all in all, I like it so far. So this is Debilitate. This is a Guardian action card, attack action. We got more Debilitates, but the red pitch version. We got Cartilage Crush, Cartilage Crush. These are attack actions. I'll put it right under here. We have Staunch Response. So this is our first rare. What I really like about this card for the Guardian is it does what he's supposed to be doing is guarding, and it gives you a lot of defense. So I can definitely see a lot of people making decks where they're just trying to guard and prolong the game and defend, and then just unleash a big attack once their opponent has exhausted most of their stuff. So I'm gonna put the rares somewhere different. Let's move this disable up here, or no, debilitate. Where should we put this? Yeah, let's put it right here with the other disables. I'll put the Staunch Response right here, right up in center. And Drone of Brutality can go over here with generics. Then we have Potion of Strength. This is a generic, but it's a rare, so this is another great rare that we get. So we're up to 4 rares. We got Wounded Bull, which is a generic attack action, which is all right. I don't really run these in my decks, but it is a good card nonetheless. I'll put it right here with the generic attacks. We got Pummel, a generic attack response. I think these are really good cards because they add to the attack. These are attack reactions. So once your opponent has defended, you can slap this on for extra damage, which is good. Then we got another Potion of Strength, which is nice. Our third rare, or a fifth, excuse me. Then we got Blessing of Deliverance. This is a rare. This is a great card for healing, which is nice. And it also makes it so the more 3-cost cards you have in your deck, the better, because he heals 1 for every one that you reveal from the top. Really good card in my opinion, especially because I feel like healing is really good for prolonging the game. And I think this guy is definitely better when the game progresses. So that makes our rare count up to 8 out of a 60 card deck. We got Slogism, great card for him. This is a generic action. Increases his attack by a ton. I'm just going to put him up here. And then Stonewall Confidence. That's a good card. Guardian Action, common. So I'll just put it in this pile right here. Buckling Blow. Look at this. This is a common card. Attack action for the Guardian. Then we got Emerging Power. It's another Guardian action aura card. And I'll try to put that right here. Running out of room, but you get the picture. And then let's see, it comes with all of these nice equipment. So we got Helm of Eisen's Peak, we've got Iron Wrought Plate, we've got Iron Wrought Legs, and Goliath Gauntlets. So the helm is the Guardian specific. Destroy Helm of Eisen's Peak, your hero gains 1 intellect until the end of the turn, and that makes it so you can draw up 1 more card. And card advantage is huge in this game, or maybe it's not card advantage, but having more cards in hand is essential for pulling off huge attacks and getting as much damage in as possible, which is very crucial. So this card is really good. The other 3 are just general equipment, but also great for a starting player. So all in all, this is what you have. This is what you're buying. The one thing that I'm a little uneasy about is you only get 8 rares. I would have loved to see if the box came with at least 1 majestic to make it all worth it. Like some $6 card, or even honestly, majestic would be too much. I take that back. Even a 1 super rare card would have made this a lot more equitable, because the super rare card's around maybe $3 or $4, and you know you're paying what, $12 for this, and it would have just made it a lot more worth it. The product now I think is a little bit undervalued value wise, but new player wise, I could definitely recommend this product. When I first purchased it, I was new to the game, and it just made everything a lot more easier to learn because I had a deck done. Like, I literally could shuffle all this up and play with my friends, and it was a great way for me to experience the game and and the deck has already been tested. That's the main thing. So when you are creating decks from scratch, you have to worry about the pitch cost and the actual cost and all that and what have you. And that is fun in within itself, but this isn't really a game. Like, the fun of the game isn't deck building, or it's not supposed to be. I like just playing the game, having fun. So when this is all prepared and done and I can just instantly play a game, man, like it just, yeah, it just makes it so much easier. So all in all, it's a really good product. I would recommend it. I wouldn't recommend spending anything over maybe $15. um, it's just a little bit much to pay. There's a couple of people who have are selling on eBay and other platforms like pre-constructed decks that are very similar to this, but you just don't get the box. I do think that that's a good value, but again, I would not pay anything over maybe $15, because all you're getting is bulk commons, and 8 of the cards are rares. The rares are good, and they make the class function, and these are definitely something that you can carry over to previous decks. But yeah, like I said again, you definitely get more bang for your buck if you just buy a booster box. You might have to put the decks together, but at the end of the day, at least you might, hey, hit a legendary, hit a super rare majestic. You might get something of actual value. But to sum it up, not as much value in this, but the value of having a deck ready to play with your friends is invaluable. and it just gives you everything that you need. So overall, great product. Again, $15 is what I would spend in this current market. And oh, to sum up, as an investment wise, I do see long term these being investable. I don't think that they're going to be going up in value too much. I think there's definitely going to be a ceiling for these because, again, this is everything you get. And this, value wise, is not very valuable. There's only, bulk rares. None of these are foils. So there's definitely going to be a peak for how much this goes up. But I think the fact that it's alpha printing and that it's, a special product because it's the first hero deck or hero decks available to the public, I think that that will give it a lot of value, and especially sealed. If you have something like this where it's open already, it's going to drop the value immensely. But as time goes on, there aren't going to be a lot of products that are sealed up of this product. And I think that's going to be a really, that's going to be very desirable to people who are trying to collect uh, vintage items of Flesh and Blood. And when I say vintage, I mean like it has to be like 10 years in the future, and then they'll call this vintage, and then they'll want to collect this stuff. So, but all in all, very neat. I would definitely recommend it. And there you go. Well, thanks for watching.